Hello and welcome to the LD, the Misanthrope YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. So, LMS, that stands for looks, money, status. If you're in the black pill community, you would know this already. However, LMS is cope because the status part of LMS was never a factor in life. It was never a factor. Now, those that want to engage in sexual relations with their co-workers utilize their position to have access to sex, sure, okay, it gets you a one night stand. But a sustained relationship, the relationship that all the inkwells, all the sub fives have been longing for, that's never gonna come from status. Because even these guys that have the status, right, they're still simps. They're still paying OnlyFans, right? They're still donating to women with their, surplus amount of income. Like, these guys are simps, man. I mean, I'm telling you, these status guys, they're the ones that Andrew Tate has been running amok on his My Free Cams website, right? It's all these guys that have, you know, surplus amount of money to just spend at their disposal. Those are the guys that got scammed. Those were the guys that Andrew Tate took fun in scamming. So this status thing, it never was a factor, right? The other day, I saw a guy. He was average, not even average, slightly above average in height. He was black. He was lighter complected than me. But this guy was a garbage man. Let's just not sugarcoat it, right? This guy was working a low-end job, a job that's not really respected amongst women. And yet besides him, sorry, there was this light-skinned mulata female that was enamored with him. You know, they were interlocking hands, they were walking side by side together, and he was in his work uniform. Bear in mind, he had the Biffa tag. You know, if you live in the UK, you know what Biffa is. Biffa, right? Search it up. This guy has his Biffa tag. He's in waste management. There's no discussing this, but the guy was still able to pull a average mulata girl. A mulatto girl in which a lot of the black community fetishizes. Let's not mistake it, because dark skinned men, they fetishize lighter complected women. They're not gonna come and say it, but that's just the truth. All to gain proximity to whiteness, right? They want their children to have lighter skin tones, and yeah, that's why they do it, right? They love light skin. That's why they date the snow bunnies and this and that. They're gonna lie and say, oh, it's because black women can't treat men this way or that way. But the truth is, they just like the bunnies more than the black women. Some people come out and just say it, but like some people are just not that honest. And so, yes, I'm using an example, and people are gonna say that, oh, that's just an exception. But the truth is, right, if you have the mouthpiece and if you have somewhat good looks, he wasn't that good looking. He was like, he mocked me, right? He height mocked me, and he was lighter skinned, so he face mocked me. But other than that, he wasn't anything to write home about. Like if he went to a club, like that guy would not get any dates. He would not get any play at the club. So yeah, man, like it just goes to show. I mean, you just have to be lucky. It's about being lucky, man. And yeah, I forgot who said this. I believe it was Define This, right? He said that women are not really single these days. In order to get a girlfriend, you have to take them from someone else, right? You pretty much have to steal their girl, pretty much, right? And I kind of agree with that to an extent, right? So if you want to have your date, right, you have to like nab them from someone else. Like there's going to be a man in their life. It depends on like their situation, but the truth is, like, some people are further along, some people just have a bunch of male orbiters. But the truth is, there's a man in their life that's there for them, that's catering to their emotional needs, their financial needs. And so you have to be prepared to deal with that. You have to be prepared to eliminate the competition. Because, yeah, man, I mean, with the women these days, they're pretty much Chad only. So it's kind of slim pickings for the rest, right? If you are a sub 5, dude, if you want a girlfriend, you have to get lucky. You have to nab them from someone else. There has to be something going for it. I'm not gonna lie, like that light skinned brother that was with the, okay, not light skinned, that caramel complected brother that was with that mulatto girl, that's been in my head, that's been living rent free in my head the entire day. I'm like, damn, this guy has his work uniform on and he's in a happy relationship with this mulatto girl. Meanwhile, here I am riding my e-bike, not even e-scooter, on my ones, on my lonelies. Yeah, man. So status, that's just crap, man. At this point, like I've seen so many examples that status don't mean anything. So LMS is kind of outdated. We need to just remove the status bit. Money can get you far, but you're still a sucker. You're still a simp. Women will only put up with you if you have the money, if you have the affordability. But if you do not supply, then they will not supply you with the box, and they'll just leave your ass for someone else. Like, it's not genuine. It's not what we want. It's not what we're longing. We're longing for a genuine relationship. And unfortunately, that sort of relationship can only come from carnal desires, right? A woman they want to have you, right? They need to have you. They need to have the mindset of, this guy is special. I need to lock him down. You need to be the sort of guy that other women want. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I've got to say. Like, damn, man, that light-skinned brother, he's living. Meanwhile, I'm just existing. LD Misanthrope. Life is pain.